Hello, welcome back to the shop. So today we are going to take this hitch pin and make it one of these hitch pins. We're going to shorten it up and we're going to grind this bevel in it. Now there's a lot of ways you could do this. You could put this in a mill and drill it, and also put this hitch pin in a lathe and turn it, but we don't have any of that available to us, so we're just going to go with a drill press and a cross slide vise. Let's check it out. So we got this loosely centered. I didn't bother grinding a flat on this or transfer punching it or anything. It's just in the center. This is an 1/8 inch drill bit. So let's see what we get. So it walked on me just a little bit. I think I'm going to try and correct with my, just turn this a little bit. Just a little. Now we're sitting center. I should have probably ground a little flat on that, and it would have made that start easier, but we got it. So that's some hard stuff, but we were able to get through, and I had already drilled a bunch of stainless and the other hitch pin with this drill, so I'm not really surprised it was starting to struggle. Let's change our drill bits. Step up to 1/4. And we'll also put a little Tapmatic on it. Probably should have done that before. So we got our 1/4 inch hole through. Now, if we look closely at the hitch pin, the old hole is countersunk. So what we'll do, you can see it there also, what we'll try and do here is I'll put a little more Tapmatic on, and we'll see if we can't countersink our hole a little bit. Probably going to chatter a lot. First one certainly did. But we did get a countersunk hole. So now what we can do is flip this around, countersink the other side. So here we go. We got her flipped and indexed. Close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades. Let's countersink her other side. So there we go. We're countersunk. Okay, so here we go. We got our countersunk, and you can see here I got a mark where I want to cut this thing. So I'm going to take this to the portaband and cut this. It's going to be a little hard to get that on camera, but you know what this looks like. So let me get this cut. Okay, and we got a cut. So if you didn't have a portaband and you didn't know what you could do to try and cut this thing, what you could do is just use a cutoff grinder. A cutoff grinder is actually probably going to cut more hard things than a portaband could, but in this case I had the portaband, so we used it. So now what we're going to do is put this in our vertical mounted chain vise, and in actually what it's going to be used in, and we're going to spin it and grind this bevel into it. Okay, so unfortunately there's no easy way to try and capture all this, but what I have here is the hitch pin in something that I can turn freely. And I'm just turning it with one finger, and you try and do it as smooth as possible, and then you brace yourself with the grinder and grind the bevel. So let's give it a go. So we got a reasonably decent bevel on there. I think we could probably get a little bit more on it, and I think we're going to try. This camera's getting a little squirrely. It wants to turn on me when we're running, but let's give it a go. Okay, and now we'll just take the flap wheel and clean it up. And there we go. We got a reasonably decent bevel on there. So let's take a look at that a little closer. Tapered at the front so we can get started. Just like that. There's one way to shorten a hitch pin. So, there we go. Can't say I ever shortened a hitch pin before. Can't say I ever had a need to. But I hope you guys had found this at least useful. I couldn't get the length I wanted, so I thought I'd get these and see if I could cut them down. We were able to do that, and I think we got something that'll work out nice for us. So, hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.